Afternoon. Day 5. Is that bad? So, yesterday was yesterday. And surprisingly made a good, recovery from it. With a bit of help and strategic planning, specifically not being too stressed about my sleeping habits. So right now this is say 2 PM in the afternoon. Got up about an hour ago, morning ritual and all that, so I seem to come more alive, or my mood improves a lot come evening time anyway, so I'm just gonna go with the flow with that. So that's one way of tackling the low mood. 2, based on what I've been watching, my mood seems to be very specifically this week a roller coaster of peaks and dips. Yeah, very highs, very lows on a daily basis, which could be a reflection of how my mood is in general. But I'll say more a case of the news that I keep getting hit with and stuff. Could be a matter of these are just general level of random shit and craziness that happens in everyone's life, and it depends on your resilience levels and how you react to it determines whether your mood just stays stable or fluctuates dramatically. On the other hand, to go from week to week of your finance being fine to not being fine, to being okay, to suddenly your housemates asking you a question if you just use their bathroom. Yeah, my life is not normal. Anyway, I don't think anyone's life is. Now, what's another way of phrasing it? My life is very extraordinary and particular, and thus makes sense that my mood issues or the effects it has on my depression and anxiety, which recently don't know if I mentioned this already, but yeah, for me, my anxiety, it kicks in when I'm feeling energized. It's like things to do, like, okay, ready to go, motivation, boom 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 boom. And my depression is an emotional off-key, i.e. I'm feeling so emotionally overloaded that my brain is designed to cut off the engine and like just shut everything down. Thus, when I'm feeling emotionally overloaded, full defense maneuver 1, hide in bed, sleep it off, or just find some comfort. So I just, when I said that, the immediate thought of the mini phrase that popped into my head is how little of that I have, if any. Voice crack. Nice segue. Because another comfort is obviously food, eating. Disclaimer, I know it seems like a thing. The moment I say eating, that is your 10-second warning to shut off this video and move on to something else. because the next way I'm gonna say it's gonna be triggering. Topic depression, if you know that might have an effect on you, then you definitely don't want to be around for this next part. 3, 2, 1. Cool. So, like I said, since I've been living on my own, life's been chaotic and that. Depression, which now know is an ongoing issue, lifelong, so I'm getting used to it, that. And also I experience insomnia, so if I'm not active busy, then things occur, and stress, and constantly financial stress. So it makes sense that a week before Christmas 2017, living with, how do I phrase this, an insane, batshit crazy landlady. Let's say had such a dramatic effect on me that she triggered my eating disorder, which I've been dealing with for the past 2 years. Which the fact that it's lasted 2 years is a good enough length of time to pull it as definitely an eating disorder. For those who are medically trained or like to go with research aspect of stuff, yeah, I think it's lasted long enough to definitely call it a disorder. And at this point, definitely the one not as well known, but it relates to just food avoidance. My case, I struggle to eat once a day, and because of so many questions and queries about this, I'll be very distinct and clear about this. When I say I struggle to eat every day, regardless of what financial situation I am, what availability, time of day, even mood, I still struggle. I have to make myself act on the craving, whatever it is. I have to actively make myself grab, make, buy, whatever, and eat a meal daily. Because for me, it is way too easy to go 2 days, 3 days, 5, week, a fortnight, nearly a month without food. In fact, I could, the longest has been 3 weeks, and then it always be a situation where I force myself, because based on general research and knowledge out there, post 3 weeks of without food, and I'm talking about even eating anything, it is a potential risk. Now, since the moment it started, and I've been aware of this risk, I have been make sure I drink fluids. I drink coffee for stimulation, keep my brain going. There are times where I even put sugar in me. Okay, that sounds weird. Put sugar in my drinks or something. But that's the struggle that coincides with the depression and anxiety or whatnot. In fact, a lot of my life seems to revolve around the control of eating, or food used as a good mood prop, which makes sense. Like, I was going to make a comment about like and training, upbringing, that, but life revolves around food and healthy relationship with food and all that. But clearly I haven't had it, and then for some reason 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, my brain decided to go after. I'm not talking about the night itself, specifically that moment. That's a whole nother conversation with way more disclaimers and prep, but it was enough of a fact that my brain decided to flip things. I decided to flip things. Wow. Body trying to drown out my throat so I can't speak.